Oh yeah, we're definitely on the Raz.
So, hello everyone.
Well, welcome back to the channel.
Don't worry, we haven't bought another van.
Yet another van.
No, you've been cleaning this one for work, so.
So we're at work. That's pretty much what's been keeping us busy for the last few weeks, since the last video we did.
It's been keeping us busy for the last 6, 8, 12 months, isn't it?
Yeah, well, pretty much. But yeah, since we moved back into our van, which has still been brilliant, by the way, since we moved out of the static and back into our motorhome, it's pretty much just been all hands on deck here, isn't it?
Yeah, just working.
Just working.
Can't go anywhere, so haven't been anywhere.
So
yeah, that was it.
Yeah, so make the most of it working. So so this is, John's made me go back to work.
She has to go back to work.
Absolutely outrageous.
Living a life of leisure for too long now, so
yeah.
Back to work you go.
Not sure how I feel about that, but okay, that's not a conversation to have on camera. So this is the result of my handiwork recently. But we did have one drama with our van, didn't we?
Oh yes.
Since we moved back in.
Yeah, literally when we got it back, the air suspension had some weird slow puncture, if you like.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch through what happens, then keep watching through the video.
There he is, look. We haven't seen him for days, and then today, on John's day off, we're going to start filming, and he's like, yeah, cool, I'm going to come and start cutting the grass right next to you. Brilliant. Before checking all the air pipelines that he had tightened on the air suspension when it failed, John wanted to check the tyre pressures. He uses a cigarette lighter adapter that connects directly to the battery, and that's what he plugs the tyre inflator into, as usually if you plug it into the one in the dash, it blows a fuse.
Yeah, buddy. So, start the video with a save, otherwise it's not a video. Now I have the fix and go standard thing which comes with Fiat. They're pretty good, these ones, as long as you get the one with the fan in it, because they do tend to overheat and then you blow the fuse in whatever you're using. So, oh yes, our new tyres, they seem to be all right. I will hopefully give some feedback on these. These are GLS Cross Climate Michelins. So we haven't gone for the camping tyres this time because we're probably going to do a few more miles than we need the camping tyres for. So these are proper van tyres, all proper all-season tyres. So they will hopefully be all right in the snow if we ever get any, but we haven't really got any anyway, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. So I've got that up to about 5 bar. And I'll check it. Yeah, there we go, 4.9 bar. So yeah, that it has got a pressure gauge, and they are pretty accurate, but in there. But I do like to use just a normal pressure gauge as well, which I got from Halfords. Other equipment is available from other people, of course, but these for us and our weight that we're running at, I'm going to run it about 4.7 bar. The book would say 5 bar for the rear axle, but that's fully loaded. We're not fully loaded, so. Yep, so that's the tyre pressure's done. And now they seem to be mowing somewhere else now, so we can continue on with the video. Yeah, so we got full air suspension on this, and it's a self-leveling system. So it's you hit a button and the airbags get the correct pressure in each of the airbags, so you can get the van level. We noticed that after it had come back from the service, it just randomly decided to lose all of its pressure out of the offside front airbag, so needed to do obviously do the tyre pressures, also have a little look, see why that's happening. But it's something that was happening, it was a really slow leak, so it was happening over like 8 hours. Yeah, one morning we come out and it was the whole airbag had deflated completely, so I think we've got some footage, so we'll put that on there.
Hello. So a few days back in the van, absolutely loving life. As you can see, the girls are so much more settled. Look at them. They've pretty much been snoozing since we got back, actually, in here. But since it come back, I've got a problem. I don't know if you can tell. So it looks like, sorry, I'm not using a tripod, by the way, either. So I don't know if you can tell, but we're actually sitting a bit like that. So the offside front, just turn you back round. The offside front seems to be, we're down. Like I got up this morning and I was like, I know I've just woke up, but because John had already left for work, and I'm like, we're definitely, oh yeah, we're definitely on the Raz. Definitely. This side here, look. Look at that though. Every teenager's dream. That wheel is right up in that arch. Yeah.
So it's nothing that was done in the service. They don't touch anything like that. I think it was just a coincidence that obviously the suspension's been on quite a while now, and with the roads being in the state that they are, I think there's a couple of bits that worked loose. So I basically went round, checked all the little unions, the little nuts. So there's basically a network of air pipes that run all the way down the van. Basically, you can see obviously there for the individual airbags. We've got these pipes go to the individual airbags. So obviously check these were tight first, make sure nothing's come loose there, and that was all good. So yeah, did a little check on the airbags here. Probably can't see it. What I'll do is I'll put the suspension up so you can actually see the suspension go up. So I've got the engine running, so hopefully you can hear me, and the mower's still going in the background, so it's all against us today, in filming terms anyway. So yeah, this is the highest setting on the suspension now. I've taken it all the way up so I can actually get to all the bits of suspension. You can pass me the camera. So here is the airbag itself. So that's basically the same on the other side, and then the rear has got a slightly different setup. But if you can see there, the little airline, a little red airline, maybe that might come out, but on the bottom of the strut is like a little airline. So what I realised is that was actually coming a little bit loose. So just tweaked it up with a little spanner. Yeah, it's all nice and tight now. But yeah, when I went to that after the van had gone all the way down, just went to that and it was a little bit loose. So obviously with the vibration and stuff like that, it's over time I think it's just come loose. So yeah, just did that up, and we haven't seemed to have a leak since. So all seems quite good, but I haven't done the rear, so I want to actually check the rear, and I can show you the rear airbags then as well. But yeah, to be fair, it's a fantastic system. We've had no issues with it thus far. So if it's something like that's just come loose, then that's pretty negligible really, considering the state that the roads are in. The vibration that goes through the van is just ridiculous, so that's all going through everything. Here you can see, so that is the rear airbag, and it's on like a half moon like leaf spring. The leaf springs come out and they will get replaced. That's better. The rear ones weren't loose anyway. I'm just going to check the other side. One thing you do need to be aware of with these suspension is it is fully on air, so if something catastrophic happened and all the air come out of the airbag, then this van would drop down onto me. So this is why I've got my assistant here, just in case the van does drop down and trap me under the van. She can go and run for help.
Or just film it.
Or well, it'd make good YouTube, wouldn't it? I think it was just those fronts that had come a little bit loose. But yeah, like I say, with the vibration that we've had from the roads are getting worse at the moment where they can't get round to repair them. But yeah, so we'll take it out for a little spin because we've got to go shopping. So we can actually go out because we need to go shopping. We'll take it for a little spin and we'll give it a whirl.
Look at her little ears pinned back. Oh look, there's our static. That was our home for a week. Look at her, she knows that she's not supposed to be up there. She's just biding her time till we get the other side of the barrier. Work.
Yeah.
So we haven't actually made it to the shops yet. So far the ride has been absolutely fine, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Testing like the suspension and the ride and everything, that's been brilliant. And it's the first time we've taken it out as well on the new tyres, isn't it, since we had it back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like maybe the second. But yeah, we haven't made it to the shops yet because chicken selects are only $1.49 if you've got the app. So obviously, because we're already out making a trip out, then I have to get some chicken selects. So we're just having a quick pit stop. The looks that we get are brilliant when we squeeze into a space at the drive-through.
We're in.
But we're in, we're good. Let's get some chicken. So as you can see, John's obviously decided that it's nap time now. Little lay down, so that must mean that everything was all right with the van, which it was after we took it out yesterday. So it looks like we're all good and ready to rock and roll. Tiddles bit ya. We haven't actually got any plans yet though, have we?
Don't need to plan.
Yeah, we're just planning to wing it. The only thing we have got booked in is the International Camper Van and Overlander show in June, first weekend of June, 5th and 6th. So if you haven't already got your tickets, obviously make sure you head over to their website. I'll leave a link in the description. And I think the day admission's sold out now, so it's camping that's left at the moment. So if you're not already going, get over there, get your tickets, and we'll see you all there. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah.
Bye. 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 Bye.